What's up, tubers? Welcome to Games Time. I'm James, and today's video is a fresh movie review, which is Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining, the 1980 version, not the other one. Directed by Mike Flanagan, written by Stephen King, and produced for the screen by Mike Flanagan. Goes for 2.5 hours. Rated MA for my Australian audience. For you Americans. And it's a huge cast. Ewan McGregor as Danny Torrance, or adult Dan Torrance. Rebecca Ferguson as Rose the Hat. Kylie Curran, Abra Stone, Cliff Curtis, Zahan McLaren, Ned Clarnan, Emily Ailey-Lid. I'm trying to short it down to the main lot. Alex Esso as replacement for Shelley Duvall as Wendy Torrance, which in the casting choice, it looks amazing. She looks just like Wendy Torrance. Roger Dale Floyd as a young Danny Torrance, and by God, the similarities. I know it's been 30 years or whatever, but it is on point. And Henry Thomas as Jack Torrance. And Henry Thomas is the guy who played young Hugh Crane from The Haunting of Hill House. And again, he does an amazing job looking that closely similar to Jack Nicholson's Jack Torrance. Like, holy shit. This movie is excellent. Mike Flanagan has done an amazing job. It goes through the progression of, let's say, a couple of weeks after Danny and his mum escape the Overlook Hotel. And it shows, they're living in Florida, wanting to get away from the snow, wanting to get away from the cold. And Danny is not speaking because he's traumatized. But he gets advice from Dee Kellerman, who is his ghost buddy, like Tony, like his finger thing. And it shows how Danny copes through the trauma, through his childhood, as the ghosts follow him have followed him through his life. And so he's done a coping mechanism. And it shows Rebecca Ferguson's character, Rose the Hat, who I would call, and her crew, immortal vampires, like gypsy vampires. They find special people like Danny who are psychically gifted or magic, and they suck their souls, their essence out. And it's really interesting to see how that works. And Rebecca Ferguson does an amazing job to be a villain that's captivating and someone who is that vile and disgusting that you want to see where she goes with the character. I personally love the character because she looks awesome with the hat and just her confidence. It's just because, as vampires do, they get cocky over the years, over the centuries, over the millennia, and it shows how they survive. And as I said, this film is dripping in evil, in basically evil. Like, you can feel how how Danny has survived all these years after his mum died and trying to cope on his own. He's just going through the motions, using drugs, having sex, drinking alcohol, just whatever he can to numb the pain. But as it shows, Cliff Curtis' character, he comes to this town one day and he trusts him. He's like, okay, I'm going to give you a job, but you need to go to AA. And he goes, and it fast forwards 8 years. He's got a job around the town as a train conductor and as I wouldn't say nurse or a doctor at all, but a cleaner in a aged care facility. And he's Dr. Sleep because he helps people, the elderly, pass on to the afterlife with his shining ability. And the cat is there, and the cat helps people. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, I accept this, but I'm scared. And Danny helps them along, and it's excellent character development from the start of when we see Ewan McGregor as Danny Torrance to this point in time in the movie, which is probably an hour in, as he's sober, got a job, healthy and clean, and is wow. Kylie, sorry, I said big cast, lots of talking points. Oh, okay. Kylie as Abra. This is her second role in anything, and she's done an amazing job as a Shining and confident in a big movie like this for working with Ewan McGregor and Mike Flanagan. It's like, holy shit, I'll say she's a cocky teen, but she's also knows how to handle herself in the movie, and it works really well. And there are mirror images of certain locations from The Shining in Dr. Sleep before we actually get to the Overlook Hotel, as Danny is talking to a guy in an office, and it looks like the one that Jack Torrance is being interviewed in the Overwatch Hotel. I was just like, oh, look at that. The same colour scheme, the same placement. And I have to say, this Rebecca Ferguson, Rose the Hat, has one of the best fight scenes or like guttural cries in movies this year since Florence Pugh, I'm sorry, from Midsummer, where her family dies, and she's getting mentally tortured and physically tortured, and witnesses the torture of her gypsy family. It comes from within. She's pissed. She's hurt. She's dying, and it's like, oh God, you can feel it. And the iconic, and when we get to the Overlook Hotel, it is absolutely amazing to see, as it's like a husk, an evil husk just there mocking, like, I'm standing after all these years. And it as an entity itself, it is dripping with evil intent, and Ewan McGregor portrays Jack Nicholson's Jack Torrance like so well when he's coming for Abra. It's almost haunting the way, like, if you put it side by side and didn't know, and like was just like, okay, I'm watching it, it's like, holy shit, he's acting literally just 100% like on point. And yeah, it's the little girls come back, it's like, oh shit. And I'd say it's an excellent movie. If you love The Shining, give this a go, because it's a great follow-up. Like I said, it does go for 2.5 hours, but every scene in this is necessary. Every thing you see, hear, and look at is on point and amazing. And the music when It starts and to the point when you know you're going to the Overlook Hotel and you just hear the just that sound. It's like, oh, something amazing is gonna happen. And Ewan McGregor does an excellent job, like I said. And Mike Flanagan, even Stephen King has praised how he's done his works, from Gerald's Game to The House of Haunting Hill and Doctor Sleep. It's just absolutely amazing what this man can do. I'm looking forward to what else he's gonna direct and everything and write. But yes, that's all we have time for. Thank you for watching. New to my channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Always appreciate that. And if you are a Stephen King fan, what would, in being that we're hitting a Renaissance era again with Stephen King, and being that Mike Flanagan is basically his number one choice for director for most stuff, what would you like to see redone in the Stephen King verse? I would like to see a modern day version of Christine. I absolutely love that one, but imagine a hybrid car of Christine. That'd be cool. A proper version of Cell, because I love that book. I read, and that was a pretty good book. Maybe Cujo, but I didn't like that one that much. But in my opinion, he was a good dog because he didn't attack his owner. He knew he was getting infected. Basically, he was like, grrr, told his owner to fuck off as he went to the forest. Well, not the forest, the fog, to get infected and die alone. But he did attack other people. And that's not the point. He didn't attack his owner. And what else is there? Tommy knockers, I suppose. But yes, what's your favorite Stephen King movie? What would you like be rebooted or redone? And what are your thoughts on Doctor Sleep if you've seen it? Leave a like, leave a comment, and smash that subscribe button. Thank you very much.